In 2003, a high school phenom named LeBron James took the basketball world by storm, leaving an indelible mark on the McDonald's All-American game. Fast forward 20 years, and his son, Bronny James, is now following in his father's legendary footsteps, commanding the spotlight and turning heads at the very same event. With his journey from middle school basketball sensation to projected NBA lottery pick well documented, the pressure on Bronny is immense. But can he live up to the hype and carve out a legacy of his own in the world of basketball? Well, let's find out. Bronny was already making waves online as a middle schooler, showcasing his basketball skills and gaining a following among basketball lovers worldwide. His last name also garnered attention, in addition to his on-court skills. And well, being the son of LeBron James comes with its own set of expectations and pressures, and Bronny was quickly learning just how much attention comes with being part of the James family. As he entered high school, Bronny's public exposure only continued to grow. He enrolled at Sierra Canyon, a prestigious basketball powerhouse in California, and quickly became a key player on the team. Fans and analysts anxiously followed his every move on the court as his social media presence continued to soar. But as his star rose, so did the level of scrutiny. Some questioned whether Bronny's success resulted from his skill or only his surname. Others were concerned about how social media might affect his growth as a player and a person. Throughout it all, Bronny has remained focused on his goals, determined to prove himself as a true basketball talent. So, what will the future hold for Bronny James? Will he be able to live up to the expectations that come with his last name and carve out his path as a basketball superstar? The McDonald's All-American game is the all-star game of high school basketball, and every year, the best young prospects in the country come together to showcase their skills. But in 2023, all eyes were on one player, Bronny James. It was now time for Bronny to step out onto the court in the sport his father once dominated and show the world what he was made of after years of excitement and anticipation. And boy, did he deliver. Bronny made an immediate impact despite coming off the bench to start the game, easily draining a deep three-point. He continued to improve after that, tallying 9 points in the first half alone and showing his excellent shooting skills. But it wasn't just his scoring that impressed. Bronny also showed off his skills as a facilitator, dishing out 4 assists and playing tough defense on the other end of the court. As the game wore on, Bronny's confidence only grew. With his team down by 2 points in the fourth quarter, he stepped up and hit a clutch three-pointer to give them the lead. It was a moment that will go down in McDonald's All-American game history and cemented Bronny's status as one of the top prospects in the country. Of course, one game does not make a career, and Bronny knows that better than anyone. But his performance at the McDonald's All-American game showed that he has the potential to be a true superstar and that his last name is not the only reason he's in the conversation as a future NBA player. So what's next for Bronny James? Will he continue to build on his success and take the basketball world by storm? Or will he face challenges and obstacles along the way? When it comes to evaluating young basketball prospects, there are few players who generate as much debate as Bronny James. On the other hand, there is no disputing his raw talent and playing potential. He possesses a fluid shooting style, superb court vision, and the caliber of athleticism that excite NBA scouts. On the other hand, some people wonder whether he actually deserves his prominent status. It's a challenging issue to respond to, and in basketball circles, it has sparked endless debates and conversations. But when you look at Bronny's game on its own merits, there's no denying that he's a special talent. He already showed his ability to score from everywhere on the court and has a natural feel for the game that is difficult to teach. But his most outstanding traits are Bronny's elegance and maturity on the court. Despite being just a high schooler, he plays with confidence and composure that belies his age. Many will undoubtedly contend that Bronny's last name exaggerates his ranking. Others draw attention to his rare setbacks against elite opposition, and wonder if he'd be getting the same attention if he weren't LeBron James's kid. These criticisms may have some truth, but it's also crucial to remember that Bronny is still only a teenager. He has plenty of time to develop and grow as a player and prove that he's worthy of the hype. So what makes him worth it? When it comes to basketball, there are few things more exciting than watching a player come through in the clutch. Whether it's hitting a game-winning shot or making a crucial defensive stop, something about those pressure-packed moments separates the great players from the merely good ones. And when it comes to clutch performances, few players have a reputation as polarizing as LeBron James Sr. For years, LeBron has been criticized by some for allegedly lacking a clutch gene, the ability to perform at his best in crunch time. But at the 2023 McDonald's All-American game, LeBron's son Bronny stole the show with his clutch play. In a game that was full of high-level talent and intense competition, Bronny stood out with his poise and confidence under pressure. It was a performance that silenced some of the doubters who had questioned his ability to come through in big moments and showcased the mental toughness that's often the difference between good and great players. Of course, comparisons to LeBron are inevitable. For years, LeBron has been celebrated and criticized for his performance in clutch situations. Some point to his numerous game-winning shots and clutch performances in the playoffs as evidence of his greatness, while others argue that he's faltered in big moments and failed to deliver when it mattered most. But whether or not LeBron truly lacks a clutch gene is a matter of debate. What's clear is that his son, Bronny, has already shown that he can step up and make plays when it matters most. LeBron has often been compared to basketball greats like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, and others throughout the course of his career. He is unique, not just for his achievements on the court, but also for his influence off it. He has also used his platform to change the world, from his charitable activities to his advocacy for social justice. And now, with his son following in his footsteps, LeBron's legacy takes on a new dimension. As Bronny's career progresses, there's no doubt that the comparisons to his father will only grow stronger. But instead of being a burden, this could be an opportunity for LeBron's legacy to grow. LeBron's story might have a new chapter if Bronny realizes his potential and rises to fame on his own. Imagine a moment in the future when LeBron and his kid are regarded as two of the best players of all time. A father-son duo that forever changed the game. It's a tantalizing possibility, and one that has fans and analysts alike buzzing with excitement. Of course, there's no guarantee that Bronny will reach those heights. But even if he doesn't, his success will still be a testament to LeBron's influence and impact on the game. Whether he's playing in the NBA or in college, Bronny will always be linked to his famous father, and that's a legacy that's already set in stone. Bronny's journey has already been filled with impressive feats, from his standout performance at the McDonald's All-American game to his clutch gene under pressure. But now, as his high school career comes to an end, the focus shifts to his future and the big decision he has to make. He is one of the best high school prospects in the nation and has a promising future no matter where he goes. But the choice of where to attend is a significant one that might affect his collegiate career and his entire future as a basketball player. Many have speculated about where Bronny will end up, with top programs like Duke and Kentucky among the contenders. And wherever he goes, there's no doubt that the spotlight will be on him, as it has been for his entire life. But the question remains, what kind of impact will he have? Will he live up to the hype and become one of the best players in the country? Or will he struggle to find his footing at the next level? It's impossible to say for sure, but one thing's for certain, the basketball world will be watching.